Hey guys, when it comes to doing therapy and rehab work, have you ever wanted a shoe that was as durable as this soft ride insert? Or have the same properties as this EVA wood shoe, but the foam not compress and collapse during the shoeing process? I totally have. I've been working on this type of project for many years and I think I finally found a solution for it. I was working with a veterinarian and a team to try help this horse with Cushing's disease start to feel a little better. He had currently been in soft ride boots for about 6 weeks, but we felt like he was ready for a shoe to try help take some of the leverage and pry off his hoof wall. We casted on an EVA wood shoe, and while he seemed to appreciate this, he wore the foam down quickly. So this led me to try an experiment that I'd been working on. This was my first time using super glue and the VersaGrip Octo, so I thought I'd try a dual density insert super glued into the shoe as well. I have not done a ton of prep work. I want to see if this works or not. Once I had applied super glue to the whole shoe, I sprayed Instaset to my dual density insert and then had my horse stand on it. I then realized I needed to add a little extra mechanics as my horse has coffin joint arthritis, as well as needed a little bit of traction. So some of this was after the thought once I had applied it. 2 days later, this is what it looked like. And then after 3 months, I was shocked at how well the super glue and insert had held up. So I want to share with you a pretty simple process for making this insert. I found that KX Flex 40 was a great pourable urethane rubber. It comes in a 1:1 by weight ratio, so you're going to want a pot with a measuring guide on it or a scientific scale. Select the shoe that you're going to want to put the insert in and a roll of tape. Go ahead and remove your mudguard. Rough up the shoe surface so that you can have a nice chemical bond when you go ahead and pour the rubber over your shoe. Go ahead and use some tape to fill in the hole. And then we call this in the mold industry a tin cure. So I'm just running some tape around the perimeter of the shoe to make a dam so we can pour the rubber inside the shoe. It's about 1/4 inch above the ground surface. The K-Flex 40 is a 1:1 ratio. It has a 2.5 minute pot life and sets up in about 30 minutes. In the blue pot, you can see the white paste at the bottom here. It's very important to have this mixed and stirred in very well. There's the white paste that I'm talking about. If you don't have a scientific scale, you could just use the measuring guides on the measuring cup. So you have about 2.5 minutes for this pot to start kicking up. So a minute to stir it and about 1.5 minutes to pour it, somewhere in there. Make sure your table's level, or in this case, just add a little wedge to level it out. Okay, so it's fully cured. We can now pull off our tape. And that's what it looks like when it's chemically bonded to the shoe. I have one here that's cleaned up. Just ran it around my grinder. So while this material looks quite flexible, it's incredibly durable. So to give you an idea on the density of this material, this soft ride insert is around 25 Shore A in value. The dual density insert that we just chemically bonded to the shoe is around 40. And then if you measure the shoe itself, it's a little bit harder today, so the rubber is a little softer, but normally it's around 90. If you want the option of having the insert pop out after you've done the mold, use Ease Release 200. Spray it on your shoe. And then repeat the same process that I just showed you. So here we have a removable insert. We can go ahead and nail this shoe on. You may have to cut a couple of these little knobs off. So in a 2-pound kit, we're able to make 4 inserts. The first pair, the insert is chemically bonded to the shoe. The second pair, because we used the mold release, I'm able to pull the insert out. It gives me a couple different options whether I want to use it with the VersaGrip or VersaLite. If I'm planning on using the VersaGlue, it's a slightly different footprint, and the insert from the VersaLite does not fit the VersaGlue. So I'm just going to talk you through the process of super gluing the insert into the shoe. Go ahead and rough your shoe up. Then go ahead and use the super glue. Apply it to all the little nooks and crannies of the shoe. Put that aside. Go ahead and spray the Insta-Set if you want it to sit up quickly. Once you go ahead and put your insert into the shoe, go ahead and have some kind of clamp ready. And you're going to want something firm on both sides because it's soft, so you don't want it to come folding out. So you'll go ahead and put your insert into the shoe, put something firm on both sides of it, go ahead and use your C-clamp, and super glue sets up best when it's under pressure. You could use a vise if you wanted, or even a couple of spring clamps. So I have my flexible insert made up. I've got the shoe that I need shaped to the horse's foot. I'm going to weld these small VersaGlue cuffs to the VersaLite. Having a shoe that we could glue on indirectly and still have a dual density insert was something that I was pretty excited about to try with this horse. While this horse's Cushing's disease has been managed with some medication, he still has quite a few arthritic joints, and being able to offer a shoe that kind of checked the boxes for all the different needs this horse has, I'm pretty excited about. Ready. All right, Mr. T.
Okay, just walk in a little second.
Yeah.